Hey everybody, just want to do my first Monday morning update here. Had some questions that came up from the video I made on the NASA deorbiting the ISS in 2030 going into the Southern Pacific Ocean. And the concerns and the questions were more focused on what's after the ISS. Are we giving up? Are we taking a step backwards instead of a step forward? And I think it's important. I just want to cover what kind of the plans are moving forward after the ISS, since we only have about 4 more years of the ISS. It will deorbit. It's been in use since 1998, so the ISS is reaching the end of its serviceable life. It will eventually cost more to keep it than to deorbit it and to destroy it and to come up with new things. What's going to replace it? Well, as people have commented, NASA does not have an official replacement station on the books. It's not ready to go, not going to happen. But it does have a plan, and instead of building the next big station itself, NASA is trying to get private companies to build space stations in low Earth orbit that can be used by NASA and others. It's similar to how NASA works with companies like SpaceX, to fly astronauts up to the ISS. NASA pays the companies to develop the technology, and then it becomes one of their many customers. It's kind of leaning toward the privatization, the commercialization of space, so to speak. So who's trying to build new stations? There's several companies working on building new stations. We have Axiom Space. They're likely the closest to fly first. They have a module plan to launch and connect with the ISS in 2027, and that will eventually separate and grow into its own station. Blue Origin and Sierra Space are working together on Orbital Reef, another low orbit station. Starlab, Voyager, and Airbus are also working on another commercial project. If one of those is successful and comes up, NASA may use it as the next orbiting lab after the ISS retires. What could be the focus of these new stations, for example? It could support tourism and private astronaut missions for private industry. It could host companies doing research for industry up there, and it can offer new scientific labs in space for NASA and other organizations to be able to host and pay for, hopefully at a lower cost than if they were to build the station themselves. Why not build a replacement station prior to 2030? It's expensive, it's complicated, and the timelines just aren't right for NASA right now. NASA hopes the commercial projects can be ready in time or soon after the ISS ends, but it's not guaranteed, and it really depends how successful these companies are. So instead of moving from being supported from our country and our government, we're moving into more of a commercialized business aspect to where they're going to try to have businesses and corporations build stations in low Earth orbit in order to go there. NASA is working on a station, a smaller version of the ISS, to be out by the moon, to be a lunar station where flights can go, astronauts can stay, and then go down to the moon and come up before they come back. NASA is working on that. But anyway, so it's not that it's ending, it's just we're transitioning, I think, from NASA and government to more of a commercialization of space, and eventually maybe that's how it has to go in order for us to reach out. I think the key to it is that we keep investing in science and technology, we keep investing in space, because we do eventually want to expand and head out. Anyway, just some thoughts, just some quick things to kind of let you know that there are options NASA's looking at. There's plans that they're trying to work with other companies on. We'll just have to see how it all comes together and update that. Have a great day. Hope you have clear skies where you're at, and in your personal life too. Have a wonderful afternoon.